Hello and welcome to UC Today. I'm Tom Wright and I'm delighted to be joined by Shelly from Akkadian. How's it going, Shelly? It's great to have you.
Thanks, Tom. It is great to be here. I'm excited to spend some time with you this morning.
Yeah, likewise. And before we get started, do you maybe want to give us a quick overview of your role at Akkadian?
Sure. I have been in the technology industry almost too long to remember anymore, like 30 years. I started the industry as a systems engineer, right? So starting in the network environment and then actually moving into the contact center and the UC space back in 1999 when Cisco bought Celsius. So I was working at Cisco. And I've had a number of different roles on the sides of the UC business, right? I've been with the original hardware software vendors. I've been in the reseller space. I've been with development and software integration partners. So I understand the environment that the Acadian partners operate in, right? So I've been with Acadian Labs for a little over 4 years. And I'm the Vice President of Global Channels here at Acadian. And I get the pleasure of working with our partners and helping them enhance their UC offers with a robust set of software tools that help their clients achieve the highest potential from their UC investments. And a couple of reasons I was attracted to Acadian 4 years ago was one is the culture, right? I like to say we're small, but we're mighty. And we are a team dedicated, right, to customer success and partner success. And secondly was the product set. Acadian's uniquely positioned to address many of the challenges that I saw my UC customers have as they deployed and drove adoption of their Cisco UC environments. I think if I would have had this product set while I was at Cisco, I would have sold a lot more UC, which would have been a good thing, right, for everyone. Um, but right before coming to Acadian 2, I worked with ShoreTel. And if you're familiar with their solution, they had a tagline of brilliantly simple. And it really was. It was really brilliantly simple and worked really well. And I've always said that the Acadian software set brings that tagline into the Cisco UC offering, which sometimes can be viewed as very complex, right? We have the ability to work across all the different Cisco UC applications, including contact center. And now as we expand and our reach, into other UC applications, I think we'll continue to bring that same focus into the offerings.
Okay, so it sounds like there's a lot going on, and it's certainly been a busy couple of years for the UC channel. Channel partners probably more important than ever in the UC space. And to kick us off, could
Right.
you maybe talk through some of the challenges that they're facing at the moment as we look towards the next 12 months or so?
Yeah, you are certainly right about especially the last couple of years, right? Last 3 years, I would say. I don't think we've seen this much disruption in the UC space since 99 and 2000 when IP voice came into the market, right? And there was a lot of disruption in the collaboration and not then even UC, just telephony space, right? Um, and our partners today, besides all of that disruption, they have a number of solutions and vendors. I mean, all of the issues have kind of risen for our partner community, and you have the number of solutions out there and vendors available to them has risen, right? You have kind of consumer and business applications that are colliding in the business world. You have on-prem and cloud options. And of course, recently, the pandemic that has really catapulted long-term work from home and hybrid work strategies, into the forefront for most organizations, which of course impacts our partner community. And as a value added reseller, I've always said that's where the rubber meets the road for our clients, right? In terms of customer success and putting together a solution that works for their individual clients. And Acadian Labs, as a provisioning automation platform, it takes the complexity of all those messy environments I spoke to, and it provides a consistent, secure, easy to use environment. I'd like to say we're the simplexity of the UC environment. So we take the complexity out of it and make it simple for the end users. Um, One of our leaders here at Acadian likes to use the term, we're the pickle on the top of a hamburger. And really, I understand that now where we may be a small part of the overall UC solutions that our partners are providing to their end clients, but we are the small addition that makes everything else so much better.
It might be good now, actually, to just add a little bit of context. And could you talk through the routes to market that you have for your channel partners? I think I'm right in saying there's a couple of kind of key paths that you take to reach the end user through partners.
Yep, there are. First and foremost, I like to say we're easy to partner with. I've worked in some partner relationships that weren't the easiest to work in. So we keep that in mind with all the things that we bring to the partner community. And I like to say we're small, but we're mighty, right? And we truly care about partner success. Um, we offer our partners multiple routes to market. First, and kind of that has been the longest available to our partner community, is the reseller relationship, which is a straightforward software reseller relationship where Acadian Labs does all the support and services. So we don't ask our partners to go out and spend a lot of money in training and building a bench and supporting the product. We'll do that for them until they've built a business that allows them or makes them want to move into that environment. So we'll support them either route they want to take.
Having a bit of a dog
Our
party there, I can
second,
hear.
yeah. Is that too obnoxious? I actually put one in the kennel thinking that would help.
I
That
like it,
obviously did
background
not
noise.
help. Our second route to market is in the channel partners UC managed service and cloud offers, which is huge right now. Everybody is looking at that as a business offering. So the MSP and cloud provider offer sometimes is a really complex puzzle for our partners to put together. And I'd like to say that the Akkadian MSP Flex solution, it's a bundled software solution that easily fits into that puzzle. And it integrates into their service offerings. It provides a foundation for our partners to improve, time to market, user adoption, while saving operational costs and increasing service level satisfaction for their clients. It offers a self-help portal, and it's a true multi-tenant environment that allows them to build differentiated levels of service. So those are our two main ways to partner. We're obviously looking at different options for that, as we move into this next level of UC industry, I'll say. But the beauty of the Acadian software set today is that the products have the same look and feel and functionality, whether you're in an enterprise deployment or the MSP Flex deployment. And so that reduces, the learning curve for our partner administrators and engineers. And it's an easy migration for our current clients, right, that may have on-prem that are looking to move to a cloud, Cisco managed service or cloud environment. So it offers enhancements to both our partners and our clients.
And you sort of answered my next question, actually. I was going to ask you what the real benefits are
Oh,
in the kind of Acadian features for partners. But I think maybe we can look at it a different way. And, imagine you were speaking to a partner who you'd not met before, who didn't really know Acadian. How would you kind of take them through the real benefits, the high level benefits that you could bring
yeah.
to them in their portfolio?
That's probably one of the tougher questions, Tom, just because there's so much benefit, right? It's kind of a loaded question because I could go probably a lot longer than we have today. But, to start with, obviously, the things that I've mentioned in the previous question are multiple routes to market, right? Not only from a partnering perspective, but also with the UC solutions that they bring to market, we align with how they go to market, right? So we align with their different go-to-market strategies in cloud or on-prem or managed service, but we are also aligning with the enterprise top UC vendors, right? In terms of, like I said, we grew up in the Cisco world. Microsoft is now available today as well in our provisioning tool. And Zoom will be coming this next year along as some additional things. So we can support, the partners and all of that complex UC journey. So all that noise I talked about before, we can kind of be the glue, right? That brings that simplicity into all that noise and challenges of the multi-vendor deployments, the work from home environments, and of course, on-prem and cloud deployments. So our products are easy to deploy and customers see a quick return on investment, which is huge, right? From a partner perspective and a vendor perspective. And then most of all, we have a solid history of software products that work as defined, right? So partners can be confident working with us that when they introduce our products to their clients, um, they can do that without fear of a long drawn out deployment or low customer satisfaction.
And you mentioned some of the vendors that you work with there, some of the biggest names in the UC industry. Perhaps you could kind
Yep,
of talk through how you partner with them and how you interact with them to create a really good experience for your joint partners.
yep. Um, yeah, like I said, we grew up in the Cisco world, and I, I mentioned a little bit when I said I was attracted to Acadian, and one of the reasons I was is we were purpose built for Cisco. It wasn't we're going to take on everything at once and we're going to do everything kind of well. We were really purpose built for Cisco, and we understood the way UC administrators and engineers had to work day to day, and we built a solution around there that matched that environment. So we understand the limitations and the challenges our customers face, and we've built this platform that addresses those challenges. We're going to take that same methodology and mindset and bring that into every vendor that work with. So you won't find us taking on everyone in the market, right? We're going to do start with a smaller set and do it really, really well. Um, and we spend a lot of time listening to customers and partners about what they'd like to see in the product, and we take that feedback to enhance the functionality of the product as we go along. So I'm really excited. Like you said earlier, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on and a lot of stuff to learn. And we're working through partnerships with Microsoft and Zoom, as I said. So it's exciting. There's a lot of things going on, and I'm excited to see the products that we bring forward in those environments.
Yeah, there definitely is a lot going on. And you've given us a couple of clues about what we can expect to see from you over the course of this
Yes.
year. Can you maybe just give us,
Yep.
to finish off, some insights into how maybe your channel strategy might evolve over the course of this year?
Yep. So it will. As I said, we've got Zoom coming on board. We also have native provisioning for Cisco's Unified Contact Center Enterprise. So we've supported UCCX and UCCE for a long time, or packaged UCCE, if you know those acronyms. But we're moving into that contact center space as well as WebEx calling. So we will have the full feature set in Cisco. Our Microsoft support will continue to be enhanced, right? And additional functionality will be added to that side. We do Teams and 365 today, but we'll continue to enhance and, like I say, build to how people really use it and the challenges that they have. Um, we'll continue with some robust partner programs. The exciting news is we've added to our channel team here at Akkadian. So we have some relationship managers that will work much more closely hand in hand with our partners on enablement and training and success in their world. So we're bringing some new programs into that side of the house. We also have always had, sales incentive programs. We're going to really focus on some regionally directed sales activities this year, as well as joint marketing activities. We have a really strong, one of the things that partners like about us is we have a really strong marketing and outreach, right? So customer outreach and opportunity finding within Acadian. So we do a lot of that on our own, but we work in conjunction with our partners. So we don't expect them to go out and find all the opportunities. We can help find opportunities. They obviously have an install base because we work in both greenfield and brownfield really well. So we can really synchronize with our partners in those marketing events and drive some joint marketing activities as well. And the thing I'm most excited about this year is I think all the things that we've thought through and are moving forward, like I said, the UC vendors that we're moving with, right? And the programs that we're putting together around prime replacement. So Cisco has announced the end of their provisioning tool, and we are a great tool to fit into that customer environment that have prime and are looking to move off of onto something new. So we align so well with our partners' initiatives for this year. So new solution support, partner programs, where the UC business is going. So super excited for 2022.
Yeah, it really sounded
I'm
like.
tired of meeting like this, right, in videos. I'd rather be face to face, but I'll go with a lot of exciting, sales opportunities going on. So
Yeah, you definitely weren't lying when you said there's going to be a lot going on, and I hope that means that we'll be speaking quite frequently throughout the year as some of that news comes to
right,
fruition. But in the meantime, Shelley, it's been great to have you on. Like I
yep,
say, I hope you can keep speaking, and thank you for joining us.
yep, absolutely. Have a great day. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, and thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you'll find more great content over at uctoday.com, and we'll see you next time.